So it's a happy day. Got a package from Inline Fabrication, and this is my current loading bench. You can see the lead load master in the back has been put on the side. My shotgun press, single stage. I have 3 other single stage presses that I use for different things, and this box is going to help me sort all that out. Let's see if we can. So apparently instructions, stickers. Maybe I got stickers. Why do adult men like stickers so much? Some mounting plates. Oh yes, a lot of iron in here, steel. But I am quite excited. So I'm gonna start actually unwrapping some of this. But yeah, it's like Christmas. Okay, so it's all together now. So the latest project from inlinefabrications.com. I got their multiple mount system, and I got a mount for my 12 gauge press, a couple of single gauge presses, and the lead load master I use for pistol ammunition. It's been actually a couple of days, but there was more stuff going on than just, I mean, that setting that up, clearing my loading bench off and setting it up probably took 3-4 hours. For me it was a little bit harder because I'm in a basement, so concrete. So to mount those the stands to hold the presses when not in use took me a little bit. I don't know how other people do it with those Tapcons, but for me, they're not. They don't work well. So here's just one of my single stage presses. I typically use this one for sizing cast lead projectiles. You drop it on the base, it locks in, and then they provide you a couple of little wing nuts for the threaded studs on the bottom. One up. And the other one. There it is. I'm in business. Remove it, just the opposite, take the wing nuts off. The one problem I had with this shipment, and I'm anxious to see, sorry for the terrible video, by the way, I'm not working off a tripod obviously. The one issue I did have was just they shipped a pile of these parts to me, and I got some of their reloading bins. Well, they came to me broken, and I'm guessing, you can see the broken bits. I'm guessing the reason for that is just the stuff slid around in the packaging. It was packaged quite well. None of the powder coated, or I'm not sure if that's powder coat or paint. None of the finished surfaces came to me marked up. Any marks on them are from me. But yeah, I'm gonna get a hold of their customer service, see what it takes. I have plenty of these bins lying around. I haven't tried them on their rail to see if they fit, but we'll see if they come good for it. The other thing I've been doing, and I would recommend to anyone, especially right now when ammo being foolish, is I've been storing my stuff in airtight, it's a basement, airtight bins. Latest haul from Walmart today, some CCIs. That's typically I put those through my 1022. I have a 1022 that is shockingly accurate with good ammunition. Accurate beyond what a 22 should do, I'd think. I picked up a big box of Federal for the pistol. But I get these at Walmart. Looks like this. And they seem to work. I went through and checked them all yesterday when I started doing this. I found a couple that looked like they'd absorb a good bit of moisture, so I swapped them out with some new ones. Cheap insurance, especially considering how expensive ammo is right now. But, well, I'm excited for my new bench. I wish I had some reloading to do right now, but I'm pretty much all set, so I'll have to wait a month or two, get out and go do some shooting this spring so I can load on it. But it's cleaned up my reloading bench quite a bit, opened up some space, and freed up bench top on my other workbenches. Quick shop tour. My lathe being rebuilt, old South Bend 9. It's in the middle of a large rebuild. And there's my bench, normal workbench, loaded right up with lathe parts and tools. I'm in a time of transition in the shop, and more mess that all needs to find a home. But it's coming along, as half the shop is nice and clean and tidy right now. Alright, so yeah, I haven't used it yet, but from what I can see, first impressions, this Inline Fabrications press mounting system looks mint. I would recommend it to a friend. So if I'd recommend it to a friend, I'd certainly recommend it to a stranger. I don't know you guys. Well, hope you find this interesting, useful if you're thinking about one. Good luck. Oh, the one issue I did have was with my mech 12 gauge press. Just as it mounts on that storage bracket, I could not get it on the wall. I had to have more clearance. To set those in place, you actually need to rock them back in. It's not a problem with the single stage. See, lift it up and out. I was actually surprised it wasn't more of a problem with the Loadmaster. But where it sets, I guess a little bit farther forward, the mech, this is a mech size master press, 12 gauge. It sits very close to the tongue on that bracket, and to lean it back to get it off the storage bracket, I needed clearance behind it. So right now it's not a problem. I'll tilt it back, might knock over that box of wads, not a big deal. But I could not mount it on the wall where I had the other ones. I tried. But yeah, otherwise, great setup. And since I only use one press at a time, this is perfect for me. Alright, thanks. Hope this is informative. Have a good night.